On behalf of the class of 2018, I welcome parents, guests, and staff of York County School of Technology to the UTS Arena. We ask that all electronic devices be turned off or set to vibrate. The UTS Arena is a non-smoking facility, and we respectfully ask that everyone follow our school and this facility's policy. Guests should remain seated during the ceremony, and aisles must remain clear. Please rise as we begin the processional.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, seniors, faculty, staff, honored guests, fellow school board members, family, friends, and community members to our York County School of Technology commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. We thank all of you for being here to share in this special evening. I invite Zephaniah Stubbs, Escarlan Rodriguez, and Jada Ford to the stage. Zephaniah will lead the Pledge of Allegiance, and Escarlan will sing the national anthem. Please remain standing as the York County School of Technology Criminal Justice Honor Guard comes forward to post the colors. Gentlemen of the graduating class, please remove your caps. Gentlemen in the audience, kindly remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Scarlett, way to go. The audience and the York Tech staff may be seated. Jada Ford is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gregory Ford of York. A student of the Medical Professions Pharmacy Tech program, Jada is described by one of her teachers as a very strong, independent young woman who knows what she wants out of life and goes after it. Jada has a very mature attitude, which is going to take her very far as she studies. Jada will attend Lock Haven University to become a physician's assistant. Please welcome the president of the class of 2018, Jada Ford.
Congratulations, class of 2018. It's been a long 4 years, but we have finally made it. Though this may not be the end of our educational career, it is a very important milestone in our lives. From the start of our education, we learned the alphabet, and then continue learning the ABCs of life as we've grown older. A, achieve your dreams. B, be true to yourself. Stop C, comparing yourself to others, which leads us to D, dare to be different. E, exceed all expectations, because F, failure is not an option. We need to G, grow to our full potential, while H, having hearts full of hope. We should be I, an inspiration to all, and J, jump over life's hardships as we K, keep holding on. L, leadership should be a part of your character. Therefore, we must M, make every day count, because N, nothing will be handed to you. And O, obstacles are meant to be conquered. P, put your all into everything that you do. And Q, quit selling yourself short. R, remain humble in all aspects of life. And S, strive for greatness in all that you do. Because T, time may be infinite, but your life is not. Everyone has a unique journey, so remember to V, value your life, and W, walk into your identity. Always X, X-ray your inner self, because Y, you are destined for greatness. And last but not least, you should have Z, zero tolerance for negativity. ABCs aren't as simple as they appear, and neither is life. Today, run wild with these few words as you begin to chase your dreams. Thank you, class of 2018, not only for choosing me as your class president, but for giving me 4 years of memories that I will never forget. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Administrative Director, Dr. Davis Thomas, to the podium. Dr. Thomas has worked diligently as an advocate for career and technical education for more than 40 years. Dr. Thomas.
Good evening. I'm extremely honored to participate in one of the most important events in your life. Congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to all the parents and family members who are here to support and celebrate with you. I know you are very proud of the seniors graduating here tonight, and you should be. Thank you to all who helped prepare for and arrange all the details for this wonderful graduation ceremony. I first want to recognize any York County School of Technology alumni present tonight. Would all alumni please stand at this time? Thank you for being here. I also want to recognize and thank the faculty and staff of York County School of Technology. They are very dedicated to our students and work hard to provide our students a first-class education. It is evident each day how much our faculty and staff members care about our students. All faculty and staff members, please stand and please join me in thanking them. Seniors, 4 years ago, you made a very important decision. You chose to leave your home school district and attend York County School of Technology. This decision gave you a unique opportunity to experience a high-quality technical and academic education. This experience helped prepare you for your future, whatever direction that will take. Throughout your life, you will face many challenges and also many opportunities. So as you leave York County School of Technology, I urge you to set lofty goals for yourself, develop a plan, and work hard to achieve your goals. Give 100% in all you do. It takes more than luck to be successful. It takes real hard work to be successful. As we continually witness, we live in a world of constant change. Be ready to adapt, but maintain your core Spartan values. Show respect for everyone and demonstrate integrity in all you do. I wish much success and happiness to all of you, and remember that you will always be a Spartan and continue to make us proud. Best of luck and congratulations. It is now my privilege to announce the salutatorian of the class of 2018. Catherine Noble, please come to the podium. Catherine is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Allen Noble of York. A student in the Commercial and Advertising Arts program, she has been described as dedicated and a perfectionist. Her work ethic drives her to go above and beyond what is required to make sure that her work is more than what was expected. Catherine will be attending Penn State York to study information sciences and technology after graduation. Congratulations to Catherine Noble, class of 2018 salutatorian.
About 4 years ago, each one of us walked through the doors to Tech for the very first time. Many of us were nervous. Most of us were excited. Some maybe even a little lost or overwhelmed. I ask you to think back to that time, whether it was an open house, a tour and placement testing visit, or an orientation. Think back to the person you were then, in 8th grade. With a show of hands, how many of you can honestly say that you are exactly the same person you were 4 years ago? Probably not many. Throughout high school, with all of our new friends, knowledge, and experiences, each one of us has changed, and most importantly, grown. And the school has grown with us. Since we first attended Tech, there has been a fall musical and a spring play, a poetry slam and open mic night, a talent show, and a mini-thon, a school newspaper and the Hub, Cinderella's Closet, and Diversity Week, not to mention a school profile rating of 85.8. But why am I talking about how far we've come? This is a graduation. This is a commencement. And these words don't mean reaching the finish line. They mean continuing on. This ceremony doesn't mark an ending. It marks a new beginning. Whether you plan to start your career, join the military, or further your education, each and every one of you is going far. My fellow seniors, whether you're 17 or 18 or 19 years old, you've got your whole life ahead of you. Go out and live it. In the words of Walt Disney, keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things. Your curiosity will lead you down the path to success.
George Ellenberger is the son of Miss Joyce Warden of York and a student in the welding and fabrication program. Of George, one of his teachers says, he does not let others sway his values, morals, dreams, goals, or ambitions. He is one limitless young man. George will be attending Penn State York after graduation to major in secondary education. Ladies and gentlemen, George Ellenberger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am George Ellenberger, and I am here to inspire York County School of Technology's class of 2018 to take the next step in our lives. Once all the graduation parties are over and many of the ties we've had for 4 years are gone, what will we do? How will we realize our dreams? Will you make your country proud by joining our armed forces? Will you make your technical teachers proud and go into a technical-related area? Or will you make your academic teachers proud and go into university? Or will you make your younger selves proud and pursue a career as a cowboy or a princess? No matter which path you choose, there is one constant. You have made your parents proud. They may not think your dream of being a cowboy or a princess will pan out, but I assure you they are proud. We did something special these last 4 years, and the diplomas we will receive today will not be the only thing we leave with tonight. We leave with so much more. We leave with opportunity. The world is ours, and it had better be ready for our finest graduating class to date. We leave with technical skills from one of the best technical high schools on the Eastern Seaboard, an academic education now renowned across our county, and most of all, the memories we made together. We can do anything we set our minds to. Abraham Lincoln, born in poverty, lost 8 elections and suffered a nervous breakdown, facing defeat throughout his life. Lincoln could have quit many times, but he did not, and he later became one of the greatest presidents in American history. Albert Einstein could not speak until he was 4 and could not read until he was 7, causing society to think he was mentally ill. This child who was unable to speak became one of the greatest minds in science. It doesn't matter what society thinks you can do. It doesn't matter what you think you can do. You can do so much more. Some of you may have never failed, but you will. If you do not fail, you are not aiming high enough. Life without failure is life without risk, and life without risk is life without reward. Instead of focusing on what you have just endured, focus on what you'll do next. 30 years from now, any one of you could be president or a world-renowned physicist, but if you are not, you will change the world in other ways. That weld you make could save a person's life. That house you build may become a home of a family that will produce a brilliant scientist. The car you work on may be driven by the Secret Service to protect the president. You may go on a mission trip and give a vaccine to a child who will grow up to become a leader in a developing nation's future. The homeless man you give $5 to may buy a suit jacket at Goodwill for a job interview, later giving back to his community. The children you may one day raise will eventually be at this point in their lives. And though your child may dream of a career as a cowboy or a princess, I assure you that your pride will go beyond words. Whether you change the world in a very significant way or by doing something that you considered trivial, your child will do even more than you did. Our Spartan class of 2018 has been taught to never settle and never let our dreams die. We are Spartans now and forever, and Spartans never die. We live on through the impact we made here and in our future triumphs. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018.
It's now my privilege to announce the 2018 valedictorian. Julia Atkins, please come forward. Julia is the daughter of Miss Kelly Thomas of Stewartstown, a student of the Commercial and Advertising Arts program and a co-op student in the Public Relations office this year. Julie will be attending Cornell University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Julia Atkins.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow grads of the class of 2018. I'll start out by saying what is on everyone's mind. Who is this kid? Are we sure the blonde girl is supposed to be up here? My name is Julia, and I'm the one with the blue hair that you sometimes pass in the hall or see taking pictures in your classroom. Before I begin, I extend my gratitude to the people who have helped our graduating class get this far. First, a thank you to the many teachers and coaches who have gone out of their way to help us these past 4 years. From everything from staying after school for tutoring or just to talk, to making sure we had food to eat, to making sure we all arrived home safe from prom, we appreciate the extra mile you have gone for us, even if you forget to take attendance most mornings. Graduates, we should also be extremely grateful for the incredible education we have received here. At York Tech, we've had a unique education where we've received both academic excellence and technical knowledge that can prepare us for careers. Whether we intend to continue our education or not, we will surely benefit from what we have learned inside and outside of those walls. Last, to our friends and families, you are a shoulder to cry on when things got tough, and someone to hug when things have gone right. Your unconditional support has proved invaluable. And I could not thank the parents without extending a special thank you to my mom. Mom, I know we've had our bumps in the road and things haven't always been very easy, but I've been able to get through every obstacle we faced, knowing that you'll be by my side no matter what. Even when I do stupid things like ask you to get a fire truck bounce house for my graduation party. Thanks, Mom, I love you. Thank you to the parents for putting up with your grumpy sons and daughters when we were tired from sports, from working, or too many hours studying. Parents, just know that we appreciate everything you've sacrificed for us and that it was all worth it. Now is the part of the speech where I will attempt to provide advice for your future. Since I am still unsure of where my future will take me, I'm probably not the most qualified person to be doing this. However, there is one thing I know enough about: long-distance running. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, is a mantra many people will tell you, from everything such as marriage, to education, to life, to that 8-hour shift you have on the day before Thanksgiving at Walmart. It's easy to understand why marathons are related to life, and to a point, it may be a good comparison. You are exerting so much effort for a very long time, not taking any breaks, and pacing yourself for 26.2 entire miles. But as someone who has run a marathon, I don't agree with relating anything to them, especially education and our futures. Here's why. You can train for a marathon. You can practice. You know months before race day what you will eat the night before, how much water you need to drink, what you can eat during the race, how fast to run, everything down to how tight you need to tie your laces. You can't train for life after graduation. It'll be much more about adapting to your situation than preparing for it. During a marathon, you know the course. You know exactly where every mile marker is, where the hills are, and how high they will be. This is not true of education or life. You never know when things will suddenly get much more difficult or how close you are to the end goal. We can all remember a time when we were blindsided by stacks of homework that took hours to complete. Or maybe you just procrastinated your way into that situation because you didn't think it would be that bad. That kind of thing doesn't happen in a marathon. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into. A marathon is finite. Sure, it may sound like 26.2 miles of unending torture, but I assure you, it does end. My marathon took me a bit under 4 hours to finish. Our education has taken us 13 years, and the end is still not in sight for many of us. I have absolutely no idea what my future will hold, and it's okay if you don't either. Our journey has just begun, and we still have plenty of time to sort things out. In a marathon, when you finally cross that finish line, you're done. You've completed the race, and that's pretty much it. The only benefit you will get from it is a sense of personal accomplishment, shiny medal, and awesome material for a semi-witty high school valedictorian speech. Our lives and our education can help us so much more. You might be wondering where I'm going with all of this, and really it's a pretty simple message. Our future is not a task. We don't seek to complete or finish life. We want to experience it. We don't travel the world just to say we did it. We travel the world to experience other cultures and learn. We didn't just go through 13 years of school for the sole purpose of saying we graduated. We did it to learn, grow, and discover ourselves. Since we now know our futures will not be like a marathon, you may be wondering what a better comparison might be. And lucky for you, I have a much more relatable one. Driving in the wonderful state of Pennsylvania. You more have to adapt to the thousands of potholes and short exit ramps on 83 than prepare for them. You will have absolutely no idea what you're getting yourself into. The rush hour construction seems to have no end in sight, and you'll learn valuable anger management skills that will help you in other aspects of life. So, fellow graduates, don't forget that sometimes it's okay to take your time, turn up the radio, and enjoy the ride. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck to my fellow graduates of the class of 2018.
Our final commencement speaker is Hun So, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Meng So of York. Hun is a student of the medical professions pharmacy tech program who is noted as a very unique student with essentially flawless character. Hun is honest and true to her word, the real deal. After graduation, Hun is planning to attend Penn State to major in healthcare administration. Ladies and gentlemen, Hun So.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Hun. It's not pronounced Hoon or Han, it's just Hun. And no, I will not be starting off with a famous quote, but rather I just want to give you a little bit of background information about myself. I was born in Cambodia, a country that no one talks about. And about 10 years ago, my family packed everything up and moved right here to the one and only York, Pennsylvania. From the start, I knew that I hated it here. From a 7-year-old's point of view, I found it strange that people here ate way too much cheese, that a Walmart was open 24/7, the fact that you can buy a fishing rod and a carton of eggs all in one place, mind-blowing, and that everyone here was slightly obsessed with pumpkin spice. More seriously, though, I began to notice the more negative aspects of life here, where people would throw away a lot of uneaten food or let the water run for an excessive period of time. Not to mention, I did not know a single word of English, so I was outcast and kept to myself, disliking that I had to conform to the American way of living. But as I grew older, I finally realized that I was blind to a much bigger picture. I had forgotten why my family had moved here in the first place, so that my siblings and I could receive a better education, and more importantly, to take advantage of all this country has to offer. We live in a nation full of opportunities, and we must tackle all the chances we get, because people from other nations would sacrifice everything they have for what we have now. In order to do this, though, we must advocate for ourselves. We're heading into the real world where there will be no one there to hold your hand. We will face a harsh and competitive environment where people will not care. No one will force you to do your homework, clean your room, or go to school or work. So no matter what the challenge may be, we must self-advocate to be successful. Remember, do not take the smallest things for granted, and be appreciative of everyday amenities. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if the glass is half full or half empty. If there's water in the cup, please drink it. I thank everyone for being here today, especially parents, family, friends, teachers, administrators, and those who have been there to encourage us from day one. Without you, we would not be sitting here today. With that being said, I would like to congratulate the class of 2018 for their hard work and endurance, because it has finally paid off. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, Mr. William Lytle, President Chair of the Joint Operating Committee, please come to the podium.
Thank you. It is my honor to stand before you as Chairman of the Joint Operating Committee to witness your graduation day. I would like to take an additional moment to recognize our other directors from the sending districts who are also here in attendance. From Eastern York School District, we have Darvin Shelley and alternate Doug Bailey. Red Lion has John Blevins, who is my vice chair. Southwestern School District has Ann Rinker. Spring Grove, David Treadle. West York, David Strine. And from the city of York, Lois Garnett. I would ask you to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. In addition, Dr. Scott Dicely, the Superintendent of Record, is also in attendance and will be assisting in this ceremony. Dr. Dicely has actively guided and supported our institution during his first year of service. We thank him for his time and also his service to public education. Dr. Dicely. For those of you who do not know, the York County School of Technology is overseen by 14 school districts within York County. Each district assigns one of their 9 board members to the responsibility of the Joint Operating Committee. Dallastown has appointed me to the JOC, and that body has made me their chair. It is the highlight of my public service to serve here and to speak to you. You see, my private career was in construction, so it's a natural fit. Every year I've spoken here, I address the remarkable growth of the South Queen Street interchange area. Several national chains are now being associated with York. I remind those in attendance that there has been an institution in that neighborhood which has initiated growth and development for almost 50 years. While our name has changed, the core mission of the York County School of Technology has remained steadfast: to provide technical programs with a full complement of academic opportunity. We want you to be prepared immediately upon graduation for continuing education, service to our nation and community, or the workforce. I hope you know that our program is leading the resurgence and appreciation for a full-time, comprehensive, and technological high school experience. Others around this nation are modeling their efforts by our approach. Our administrators are being included in panels advancing this segment of education. Yes, our administration and teaching staff are unparalleled, but our success would not be possible without you, our students. You have accepted the challenge of being the only public education students in your county who must face an application and acceptance process. You made the most of your opportunity while hundreds have remained on a waiting list. You have responded. This past fall, your Pennsylvania school performance profile stayed high at 85.8. This fact alone makes you the top 3rd high school in York County. Let me repeat that, please. 14 school districts, you are the 3rd ranked high school in York County, according to this profile. You have shattered the perceptions of York Tech, and you have helped us to start stating the opportunities of our programs and what they present. Similarly, you excelled in this year's NOCTI, and we had record participation in our cooperative education program. This year, we expanded our extracurricular events. We actually had a musical. Little Shop of Horrors was an incredible success. And believe it or not, York Tech received an Encore Award. You reactivated the school newspaper. One of my personal joys, we actually have members at the York County Honors Choir in your student body, and that despite not even having a formal music program. Judging from the national anthem, we probably could have had a couple more. And I also have to mention, men's basketball is relevant again. And words Coach of the Year are also associated with the York County School of Technology. You have gotten local, state, and national awards through our organizations: Skills USA, Pennsylvania TSA, Cyber Patriots, FCCLA, National Association of Home Builders, Future Farmers of America, Hot Rodders of Tomorrow. And that was a competition in Las Vegas. We've had community awareness. It's present here as well. We had 21 days of giving for Puerto Rico relief, kinship party for National Honor Society, Shadowfax holiday dinner is still a tradition. We had Sealant Saturday, Minithon, and we even grew vegetables for those in need. This is only a partial list, but they illustrate the true success of our program, our culture, and your effort. I have attended this ceremony enough times to be impacted by two dynamics. The first is the commitment and compassion of our faculty and staff. To my eye, there is no greater connection between student and teacher than that at York Tech. That relationship clearly hits its pinnacle on this evening. Neither party is going through the motion. There is true support and emotion for each other. Groups will gather in the parking lots, and there will be expressions of gratitude until dusk. Updates of success and recommendations will continue through both parties' lifetimes. The second impression is the multi-generational level of participation at the York County School of Technology. The quality of our program, beyond the numbers, is evident in the trust that you as parents and family have in sending your children to us. Their guidance shows the appreciation for the opportunity this school offers as they recommend and support your attendance. It is my hope that your children entrust this place or are entrusted to this place, and that one day their graduation speaker may cite their unparalleled achievements. Tonight is your night. Thank you once again for making this school and this class special. While your days as a student are over, know that the door is always open to you. We really do want to hear of your successes. We really do want to know how we could have prepared you better. We encourage you to make good choices. As a parent, I may advise you that sometimes that may be the harder option. Please continue your relationship with us as you serve as an active alumnus. Help us to grow the reputation and accomplishments of Spartan Nation. On behalf of my fellow directors, good luck and Godspeed. In paying homage to the countless Student of the Month videos that we witnessed, I'm Bill Lytle, and I'm Spartan proud. Thank you.
Mrs. Ann Rinker, past chair of the Joint Operating Committee, and Mr. Scott Rogers, Assistant Director, will be assisting with the presentation of diplomas. Ms. Kayla Liebensberger and Mr. Donald Bryant, Senior Class Advisors, will be reading the names of the graduates. Please come forward.
Please hold all applause until after all graduates' names have been read. We also ask that you remain seated while diplomas are being presented. The graduates' pictures will be taken as they receive their diplomas. Jada Marie Ford. Elizabeth Hope Arnett. Suleika Marie Negron. Tara Lee Fitz. Hun So. Julia Elizabeth Thomas Atkins. Catherine Ann Noble. Zephaniah Ezekiel Stubbs. Escarlin Rodriguez. George Leroy Ellenberger. Drake Tyler Abel. Kiara Marie Abel. Jessica Lynn Adams. Tiffany Marie Allen. Alan Alvarez Chavez. Crystal Marie Alvarez Irizarry. Tyler David Amaral. Kayla Rose Anaya. Brady Lane Anderson. Janice Aliana Andino Mailhorn. Whitney Elizabeth Arkward. Justin Lee Arnold. Joshua A. Baez. Victoria Rose Baker.
Jasmine Nicole Ball. Armani Tito Bardonado. Kayla Ann Bear. John Hiram Barnhart IV. Damian Michael Barshinger. Matthew Reese Becker. Lindsay Lee Bellis. Gemini Lee Deidre Beltran. Gemini Lise Norma Beltran. Justin Mitchell Berman. Antonio Luis Bermudez. Marilyn Marie Barrios. Cheyenne Justine Byer. Hunter Christian Billings. Nicholas Anthony Blades. Cameron L. Bly. JC Lynn Bollinger. Alexis Ann Balliard. Alex Javier Bonilla. Zachary C. Booger. Destiny Jocelyn Book. Dakota Slade Booth. Madeline May Bosley. Austin Paul Bowman. Bernia Michelle Brabham.
Justin Andrew Brammer. Cole Michael Breland. Jared Michael Breezy. Andrew Keith Brooks. Deja Cyan Brown. Quinn Kendall Brown. Morgan Renee Browning. Timothy Charles Bryant. Austin Thomas Bull. Emily Aaron Burchett. Taylor Sturm Burkholder. Noah Michael Burns. Robert Joshua Burton. Alexa Kylene Elizabeth Bush. Haiti Marie Cahigas. Randy Campos Rivera. Generis T. Caraballo. Minerva Mercedes Carchi-Nieves. Brooklyn Jade Carl. Jordan Carter. Sincere Jovan Carter. Kaylin Nicole Cascadin. Luis Ismael Castillo. Aaron Noel Chalk. Nathan Emery Cronister.
Eric Wayne Kenneth Clark. Rowan Liam Clay. Jordan Amber Cloud. Brandon Luis Colon. Katiuska Colon Irizarry. Lexus Irene Corbett. Milasia Chandera Cornish. James Edward Couch III. Bryce Anthony Walker Creasy. Brianna Marie Crumley. Kayla Mackenzie Cunningham. Angelina Lee Daggett. Ramaya Travon Davis. Leonelli Dela Cruz. Kaylee L. Dietrich. Zachary Thomas Deary. Allison Lee Dellinger Herman. Ashley Marie Dempsey. Gage Austin Denny. Cody Shane Denton. Hunter William Dirk. Ariana Caprice DeShields. Marybeth Gail Diaz. Maralise Michelle Diaz Lozano.
Lizetta Lee DiGiovanni. Kayvon Durandish. Onaji Eli Drayden. Josephine Lauren Driver. Joel Douglas Dunkelbarger II. Todd Allen Edick. Connor Jean Eichelberger. Taylor Lee Elliott. Tyler James Elliott. Venus Star Escobar. Emily Nicole Eveland. Caillou Matthew Fake. Zachary C. Falensky. Cassie Allison Fouth. Joanna Fernandez Marte. Jasmine Monet Fielding. Frank Figueroa. Katie Marie Firestone. Alden Riley Florio. Joseph John Michael Follinger. David Michael Frock, Jr. Michelle Nicole Fugate. Savor Dervell Gaddis, Jr. Caitlin Nicole Gates.
Olivia Diane Jenko. Derek Allen Giddick. James Patrick Gill. Jasmine Cassandra Gilmore. Dorian Janae Glover. Cole Alexander Gurrell. Stephen Clinton Gottwalt. Basila Natasha Gould. Ronald Joseph Gover, Jr. Jacob P. Graves. Zion Carter Grogan Carball. Shane Michael Grasso. Josiah Lee Grove. Ronald Guerra Morales. Charles Thomas Guerreri. Ty Christopher Hager. Johnny Dale Haggerty. Madeline Paige Hanson. Javeria LaQuay Harp. Ryan Jennings Harris. Chase Matthew Hartlob. Cassidy May Herbin. Jason Michael Hermans. Stephen Hernandez.
Lily Briggs Hernley. Andres Jefferson Herreras Martinez. Vasiliki Marina Hayudis. Trey Austin Hivner. Alexander Kenneth Holder. Spencer Lewis Hollenbach. Janaea LaQuinn Holly. Summer Rain Horn. Hayden Shea Hewitt. Cody Michael Ilgenfritz. Maya Capri Ilgenfritz. Leah Brooke Inners. Germany Jackson. Zaria A. Jackson. Rashawn Sincere Jameson. Ariana Nicole Jones. Christopher S. Jones. Nevin Christopher Caltrider. Hope Alexis Nicole Kearns. Kayla R. Kelly. Douglas Omer Kent Jr. Justin Edward Kilby. Julian Emily King. Courtney Sarah Klein.
Faith Marie Klein. Faith Noel Kling. Kyle Allen Kohler. Alicia Cheyenne Kuntz. Mark Leroy Copenhaver. Madeline Danielle Kordick. Alexander J. Krebs. Dean Michael Kulashevich. Adelise Enique Laguerre. Timothy Tu Lam. Cameron Christopher Lancy. Anthony Andrew Lance. Austin Tyler Lockman. Shane Michael Leader. Ian Hunter Leftwich. Thomas M. Leapart. Alexis Christine Lysenring. Kayla Paige Lloyd. James Mitchell Long III. Alexander Cohen Liston. Taylor Brashawn Madge. Sebastian Armand Malone. Selena Starr Manahan. Ian Matthew Marks.
Logan Michael Masonheimer. Ryan David Mason. Rebecca Elizabeth Matheson. Raymond A. Matei Torres. Nadia Chanel Matthews. Joshua Aaron Maurer. Latasia Marquita McCall. Robert Alva McLean. Brittany Nicole McLean. Haley Autumn Meckley. Sierra Bree Merchant. Benjamin Allen Metzler. Autumn C. Miller. Daniel F. Miller Jr. Joseph Lewis Miller. Katrina Tanea Miller. Megan T. Miller. Ryan Michael Miller. Ian Charles Mimnaugh. Jade Renee Mitzel. Keishla Montalvo Cancel. Alexa Michelle Montalvo Cruz. Antoinette Saldea Montooth. Nija Yvette Moore. Caroline Alanis Morales.
Natalia Nicole Moran. Adelina Mulatto Raphael. Brandon Lee Mullen. Gustavo Munoz Hilario. Christopher Joseph Murray. Cody Allen Myers. Molly Allison Myers. Zoe K. Myers. Robert Bishop Neal. Kyla Marie Nyman. Joshua Blake Nell. Gary Bowen Neese. Kenneth William Noble. Jada Capri Odoms. Jose Alexis Oriana. Logan Michael Ort. Kaya Celeste Overholzer. Kaylee Marie Euler. Hector Francisco Manuel Padilla. Carla Ivelisse Padro. Julio Jesus Pascual. David Michael Patrick III. Austin Stephen Paulus. Envy Kathleen Suzanne Peachland. Destiny Shanae Penn.
Tyren Lamar Peoples. Kayshawn Marquez Perry. Christopher Donovan Piper. John Richard Pizzonia. Robert Thomas Poff. Jamia Yvonne Preston. Tyler Michael Putman. Noah Lake Racy. Benjamin Carl Joseph Reed. Andrew Jared Reaver. Derek William Reaver. Kevin Thomas Reeves. Tanner William Richcreek. Nicholas Allen Riggins. Courtney Nicole Ripito. Alexis Emmanuel Rivera. Andre Bryant Rivera. Kiana Renee Rivera. Michelle Caroline Rivera. Josue Rivera Candelaria. Kathy Angelissa Rivera Diaz. Zeke Austin Rogers. Shakira Marie Rodriguez. Jose Daniel Rodriguez Nieves. Jonathan Luis Rodriguez Quiles.
Kylie Ellen Roller. Jasmine Taylor Rothrock. Samuel George Rocliffe. Patrick Eugene Rowe. Jennifer Diamante Ruiz. Louis William Sanchez. Jenica Isabella San. Alexis May Seckler. Kyron Michael Shade. David Austin Sheeler. Rain Mary Sheffer. Cole Spencer Schenberger. James Nicholas Schoaf. Kaylee Grace Schoaf. Zach Allen Sipling. Danny Sixtos. Kerrigan Marie Smith. Charles Thomas Smith. Jordan Tyler Smith. Lewis Derek Smith, Jr. Dalton David Snyder. Hunter Allen Snyder. Joshua Michael Snyder. Julie Marie Solis.
Tyrell Solomon Ray. Brandon Michael Spickler. Sibong Gisene PJ Squire. Jeffrey David Stonecipher. Blake Lee Strassman. Dakota John Strasbaugh. Eli Jacob Strayer. Samira May Sutton. Madison Nicole Schweitzer. Tang Cheng Tao. Michael Taylor. Nina Corinne Thacker. Aaliyah Marie Thomas. Andrew A. Thomas. Kiara Liz Tiru. Tiffany Leanne Talinchi. Jacob Ethan Tome. Abriana Petra Trejo. River Paige Trimetier. Penny J. Troutman. Bryce Andrew Tyson. Stephanie Ujoa Adames. Alyssa Faith Valentine. Kimberly Valentine Jimenez.
James Achilles Villafana. Bradley Stephen Vasilius. Alexa Ann Von Busenius. Jennifer Michelle Wagaman. Ariana Olivia Walker. Kiara Renee Lee Walker. Elvin Gabrielle Walker de la Vega. Audra Jane Warner. Anijah Shaylin Watkins. Autumn Marie Weaver. Alex Xavier Weinrich. Tyler Scott Wirtz. Madeline Renee Worley. Jeremy C. White. Justin David Wilderson. Aaron Joseph Wiley. Alyssa Janelle Williams. Connor Isaiah Williams. Eric Alexander Ardu Williams. Tavon Marquise Williams. Aaron Lester Wilson. Thomas George Wilson. Addie Lynn Weinmiller.
Mark Corliss Yankee. Juan Zacharias Gutierrez. Adam James Zaleski. Jillian Ray Zanino. Austin Jeffrey Zeck. Rachel Amy Zeck. Alexander John Magnani. Khalil Elamine Redman.
Jada Ford, please come to the stage to raise the students for the declaration of graduation. Dr. Scott Disley, Superintendent of Red Line Area School District, and our current Superintendent of Record, please join us on the stage at this time.
Well done. Mr. Lytle, members of the Joint Operating Committee, with the authority vested in me as duly sworn officer in the state of Pennsylvania, and having witnessed the successful completion of all the academic and technical criteria required, I now present to you the class of 2018.
It is our tradition at York Tech to pass a torch of leadership from one graduating class to the next. Ms. Deb Brown, accompanied by fellow retirees Phyllis Earhart, Gus Giannopoulos, Teresa Laux, and Charlie Troxel, will bring the torch forward at this time. We thank all of our retirees for their years of service to the students of York County School of Technology. It is a time-honored tradition to pass on the torch of leadership. Would Samuel Waltermeyer, President of Class of 2019, please come forward? I, Jada Ford, President of the Class of 2018, pass this torch as a symbol of continuation of leadership. It represents the spirit, enthusiasm, and determination of students of York County School of Technology. Samuel, as I pass this flame, let its light illuminate your path and shine upon all the officers of Class of 2019 as they lead our school.
Thank you, Jada. As president of the class of 2019, I, Samuel Waltmeyer, pledge to continue the traditions of excellence established by the class of 2018. We, the next seniors of the York County School of Technology, wish you, the graduates, all the best for success in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you for attending this evening. We ask that all guests remain seated until the graduates and faculty have exited the arena. Thank you.